So good to see Gripen kicking again. Oh man, Gripen's been a pretty crucial part of this tournament for sure, for now. Yep. I'm hoping, I'm not sure if this is gonna happen, I don't think it will, but it's always cool to see metas being born mid-tournament. If you remember the Armored Apex tournament, in the end people have rediscovered the British Chalice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the British Challengers definitely played an important role in certain teams' acquisition of victories.
I wish something like this would happen here, but I'm not sure though.
Even something more relevant to air superiority, the first year that we had air superiority, I believe this was the first year, because this is the third year, correct? I wasn't here for the second. So the first year that we did it, people kind of discovered that the Mirage 4K was the top dog, really the apex predator when it came to that particular lineup. The Magic 2s at the time, and even still now, were extremely strong, coupled with maybe not the best radar missiles in the game, but still strong enough to perform quite well. So, yeah, I mean, I think overall, dynamics could change, but at the moment, I think they've just had enough practice to know what the meta is going to be.
Yeah, we might not see such surprises.
But one can hope.
Alright, what do we see? We don't really see much difference in the lineups. We see two F-18s and two Gripens on the side of Roar. The guys are going to be probably going the same way, as in charging towards the C cap and see who captures it.
Well,
and then
I don't know if we necessarily saw that last time, though. I think it was a bit more passive play than simply that. I think both teams.
They were looking at each other menacingly, right? And then depending on what's happening on C, they would rather tend to their home caps or not. Because on this map, they're pretty far. The home caps.
They are quite far. But we also have to look at the fact that neither team is going for their home cap. So you are right in terms of they're going for that both teams are going for that C cap. But if we look at the very bottom player for both sides, both players there have an opportunity to kind of swoop in while using ground clutter as well as hard cover to get an angle that would be effective to get that capture point without having to run it down directly over the water where there's not a whole lot of cover from Fox 3s and other potential deadly missiles.
Yeah. Yep, so far two walls, small walls, are approaching each other. I saw your runway being a little bit behind the rest of the AVRES, like a mastermind. As we call them in Russia, the Grey Cardinal.
We are also seeing I saw you run away. Yeah, not only play passively, but somewhat as the coordinator of his team, being able to sit back, allows for him to.
Oh, Russian Shark enters the C cap. And Team Roar now becomes a little bit more defensive. The only cap that's captured right now is the D cap on the side of AVRES. Ticket bid is going to be going, and we might be seeing encounters very soon. Very soon, somebody's probably Russian Shark is approaching very close right now from the side of AVRES. Missiles are being launched. Russian Shark dodging out from beautiful. Losing a lot of speed right here to just use terrain as cover.
I think he's just trying to get different angles to where he might potentially be locked by a missile to chaff a player, but it might not work out his favor.
Ooh, legit Bongo takes the other end though. The thermal elevator damages Bubincito. Bubincito is gone. So it's immediately two players down on the side of Roar. That's not good for them.
But a 2v3 is manageable. If it does go down, though, so now it's a 1 versus 3.
Yep.
Kiev, arguably the mastermind for his team, or at least the missile bus that plays a little bit farther back, could make quite an impact here if he's able to catch Russian Shark or Tetra off guard. But at the same time, it seems unlikely as missiles to the 120s or RB99s are coming in at him.
not much has worked, but Kiev's missiles are not infinite, so this is soon going to turn into a very bad situation. Russian Shark is lobbing as much as he can. He wants to get that, playing aggressively, like he always does. Pistol for the thermal elevator. He's gonna be dodging that. Is he?
Yeah, the hard cover.
Yeah, in the mountain.
T-Mountain coming out to play, and I think we're gonna see either 9M here. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. M9M.
The 9M cleans up the kill.
Big oof. That is a 1-to-1 now by Team AVRES. AVRES just made the first victory overall look like an accident, to be entirely honest.
Yeah.
But let's hope that's another accident on top of accident. That's reverse accident psychology. Let's hope.
Reverse accident psychology. I like this. This terminology.
Accident was actually not an accident. By the accident, you thought that it was an accident. Actually, it was.
Quite rough off the side of RAR here with only 1 kill.
Yeah.
And obviously, I saw you run away, and Deathra getting 2 kills with Legit Bongo getting a severe damage, I would imagine, or cleaning up a kill.
I guess the initial push by Russian Shark towards the C cap and the in capping it put Team RAR in a little bit too defensive of position in a place where defending wasn't so easy. So yeah, the guys did not have a solid protocol for such a turn of events, I suppose, and they got smacked pretty quickly.
And now the Gamba enjoyers are, able to
breathe,
take a sigh of relief. Exhale from what could have been a 2008 economic channel point crisis.
Or 1998 or something. But so far, definitely both teams have a chance. Definitely. It's just 1-to-1. As you guys remember, tonight we see the 5-5 matches here today, which is best of 5, which means the first team that reaches 3 points wins. Still a lot of chance. A lot of chance.
Quite the spicy chat we have today, but nonetheless, seeing a lot of support for RAR initially, but the RAR supporters have kind of gone quiet. I think they need your support now more than ever, really.
Omega MK is asking, are we gonna get new free camos? Yes, you are. During the playoffs of this tournament, which are going to happen after the next week, because on the next week's weekend we are going to have the second open qualifier session, which is going to have Twitch drops campaign that is exactly the same as the one we have this weekend, but separate ones, so you are going to be able to get these bonuses over again. Yes, don't miss it. Don't miss it. If you don't want to miss anything esports related, join our official What Under Esports Discord to get pinged whenever we have some news for you.
The engine is burning. Fire!
Hydration successful. Okay, 2 F-18s, 2 Gripens on RAR, 2 Gripens, 1 F-18 and SU-27 SM on AVRES. Do you like my sounds better than the War Thunder sounds, chat? Why is Bongo's cockpit slightly open? He's a steamy boy. He likes a little bit of air in his cockpit. Yeah.
The cross ventilation is important.
Yes. Fresh air of the mysterious valley. Mysteriously fresh. Mysteriously air.
The Discord link is for our official War Thunder Esports Discord, where you can find not only giveaways, but a plethora of information and lovely people that are passionate not only about War Thunder tournaments, but War Thunder in general. And you can have some friends you could play with in there, not only in tournaments but in random battles as well.
Plenty of people.
Armor piercing loaded.
Alright, but looking at the formation, we're seeing a very synchronized formation from AVRES here. A bit more scattered from Team RAR, but you never know.
It
Chaos
almost feels
could be
like,
their-
yeah, it almost feels like Team Aurora is trying to figure it out as they go. Well, Team AVRS is breaking apart now. I saw you run away lobbing missiles now to, yeah, you know, to just keep them on their toes.
Yeah, the initial launching of Fox 3s is a ritual at this point.
With the upcoming update, these missile trails are going to look so much cooler. Have you guys seen that on the dev stream and the dev server? The trails of missiles are looking so nice, juicy, if you can say that about smoke.
Yeah, I think they definitely represent a better example of what they would be in real life.
Yeah, visually more pleasing. We see again probably. Oh, we see somebody just captured the sea cap on the side of Roar, and there is an encounter happening right now. If the director is going to show this to us, it's Bobincito and Determal Elevator. Determal Elevator damages Bobincito. He used the altitude.
Oh, and a missile out on Buduko. I don't think he can dodge this.
Russian
It's gonna be
Shark.
close.
Boom, Russian
Yeah.
Shark, yoinks.
Just gets caught off guard by Russian Shark.
And now it's 2 players versus 4 once again on the side of Roar. Kiev and Deodorant. Deodorant is gone, and Kiev is alone now
Wow.
versus everybody.
Really just nailing it home, or that this was indeed a round 1 fluke.
Yeah, probably. And that's just, wow, it's just the evaporation right there. Mr. Clean just visited this lobby and just wiped the entire Team Roar right there. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
I don't really know if I have anything to say, partially because it was a bit difficult to ascertain the overall engagements outside of 2 kills.
They all died. Basically.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
oof.
I think that we're seeing a much more refined Team ABRS.
Yeah, it seems like Team AVRS is now much more comfortably sitting in their chairs, right? And yeah, they just got into the mood, into the
From
mindset.
finding a pinky toe to finding a footing to finding a place to lie down at this point. It seems like they're breezing through Roar with ease. With only 1 more round to go, then we might see Roar in the losers bracket here shortly.
But it means that the Team Roar is still going to have a chance in the loser bracket to get back at it, because, as I said, 4 teams, first 4 teams of this particular open qualifier are going to be passing through to the finals. So, yeah. I like it how, you know, like there's a whole bunch of...
Driver ready.
the teams are bigger. The teams are comprised of 8 players, I think, like overall, because this is not just for this particular tournament, but for the entire War Thunder Championship Series, right? I like there's a whole bunch of other players, like tank players and whatnot, are in the lobby just there for the boys.
Yeah.
Support and everything. You see people like Twister, you know, Farsage, Raf Double 8, Rastafari. Yeah, they're supporting their guys, like, you guys go, go.
John, you look handsome, someone said.
No you. No you.
But yeah, I would say that overall the situation is looking more and more dire for Aurora. But again, with a little bit of support from the chat, anything could happen.
Anything can happen. Yeah. 4 minutes until the forced start of the match. I don't think there's going to be any changes in regards to... actually, maybe there could be some changes in regards to tactics from side of Team Roar. Maybe even some reconfiguration of the lineup. Who knows? This is not the first time people are asking. Guys, I cannot talk about my headphones model. They don't pay us for the advertisement. Yes, how about that? You can DM me on Discord if you want to. I can tell you then.
But they look so clean.
Thank you. I just clean.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if I was Roar, maybe I'd try and switch some things up strategically. I don't know if the overall vehicle choice is necessary.
piercing loaded.
Tanks. In the case of the American LAV-AD, that's less true. It gets a 25mm Gatling gun with some not great ammunition, and an upgrade that lets it mount a rocket pod straight from a helicopter. This makes it somewhat viable as a tank killer as well, so let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. M22 10.0.